Hi folks, here's some notes on changing the clutch basket on my Ducati. This is a 2017 Ducati Scrambler desert sled. It's 800cc motor with the wet slipper clutch. The task here, I'm changing the clutch hub because this one is pretty notched out. The task here is to undo this nut, which is really tight. I think the spec calls for 190 Newton meters to tighten it. And even in the Haynes manual, it talks about using a big long breaker bar to break it loose. So it's super tight. And the way you lock this hub up, so you can undo that, is you use these tiny screws. No, I'm not using this isn't the factory tool. This is, I got something a little more affordable from, I think it's called HD ESA Ducati tools. Yeah. They weren't very expensive. They're M2, they're tiny. These ones, I think these are 70 mil, and they were a little long. So I put a little spacer in here. I think that's to make them fit. And all they do is, this is assembled clutch, right? It's the pressure plate's not here, but we're going to simulate the spring pressure with these three. And so you just snug them up. Don't tighten them. I mean, they're only M2. You're going to strip them. So you just need to snug them up. And if it turns, and you can snug them up some more. It took me a few tries to get this the right tension. So that locks up the hub. So now here's I've got the Motion Pro gear jammer in there. Oops, there goes my light. There you can see it. To lock it up. So now I can refund this nut, and it is tight. So I've got my, I think it's a 34 mil, 3/4 inch brake bar here. That wasn't long enough, so I got an old fork tube and stuck that on there to get out to like 32 inches. And then really reefed on it, kind of bounced on it, and eventually started to come loose. As I said, the first couple times I reefed on it, the clutch started to turn. So I just had to go around and tighten these up. And they did loosen a bit after they tightened. So all it's doing is simulating the clamping pressure of the springs. It doesn't take much because there's lots of friction. I think that's it. You know, as far as removing this cover, that's a specific Ducati desert sled thing, I believe. I did take off down here. There was an India brake switch indicator. There's this little bolt here that goes through the foot peg mount. Other than that, it's been pretty straightforward. Just that thing is really tight, and there's no lock tab washer here. It's just a really tight nut. So there you go.